Hi there, Cancer. I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Cancer, this is a reading for the week of the 25th of November. And to start with, we're going to look at what's been going on for you, what's the energy you've been in, and then we'll start on the week of the 25th. And Cancer, if you would be happy to like and subscribe, I really appreciate that support because it is helping my channel to grow. So thank you. All right, let's get going. Under the deck, where am I? The Nine of Pentacles. I love this card. This is a card of your stability, your security, abundance, very intuitive. You know how to be in your world and you're strong in your world. Like, you know who you are, you know where you're at. Your life feels very in balance is what I'm getting with that. And the energy you've been in, the Two of Cups. So perhaps if you are single, maybe there's a relationship showing up here. If you're in a relationship, it could be an escalation of that, like an engagement or marriage or a commitment of some sort. Or it could just be that you're feeling really imbalanced in yourself and balanced and strong. You might be making a deal for something, because the Two of Cups can be where we're coming to an agreement or reaching a deal. So because these are general, it'll be different variables for everyone, but of course it may not resonate. So, just see how you go. But let's have a look at the cards of the week for the 25th and see what we've got showing up for Cancer. A little bit of something's going on here, Cancer, for Cancer. So there's news or a conversation happening here with the Page of Swords under the deck. There's some type of communication. And I feel you've been waiting for this. The Hanged Man says there's been this can't move forward, can't go anywhere, just hanging around, waiting in limbo. So you may have been waiting for this news or this communication that does feel like it comes in. Because our little Page of Swords will talk about that. It says, there's a phone call, an email, some type of conversation or communication, and it feels like you've been waiting for this. But it comes as things have changed. We've got the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. And there's an energy here of this feels like something that feels like a conflict, something that's made you feel sad, something that you know it's time to move on. So something may have come through a communication that you've been waiting to hear with that Hanged Man, but it perhaps hasn't been what you'd hoped it would be. Maybe you've been hoping in terms of this relationship and waiting for an outcome, but the Five of Swords says there's some sort of conflict. And the Five of Cups along with it. Fives are about changes. Things are changing. And the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups aren't what I would call fun cards. They're challenging. It's tough. It's maybe conflict of some sort, emotional loss, sadness, grief. It does feel a little heavy. And the Eight of Cups says, you recognize, inwardly you recognize it's time to move on and go in search of what brings you joy, what brings you happiness. And sometimes that can be an inside job. We have to find how we can create the happiness and the joy in our own lives independently. And the Eight of Cups can talk about how we go on this search for our own inner happiness. So having gone through that, I feel we've then got the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. So it's like you've come out of this feeling very empowered. You come out of it feeling strong and confident in yourself. The Emperor's got a suit of armour on under his robes, and his white beard is about the wisdom that he carries. So there's a strength in these cards. It's like whatever you were waiting on, whatever news you were waiting on, and you hear and you kind of get that conflict and that bit of heartache, you very quickly step into your power, your strength. Because remember, we had that Nine of Pentacles under the deck that says you know who you are. You're good in yourself. And the Queen of Wands backs herself. She listens to her intuition. She's optimistic and positive. And the Emperor is very empowered. It's taking control. And protective of the emotions, absolutely. But also there's this sort of strength and empowerment. Self-belief is the phrase or the feeling that I'm getting with this. Just going to ask if there's anything else that would be helpful for you to know this week for Cancer. Interesting. And it's the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel you get quite inspired. There's a passion and a strength in this energy. There's a new energy, a new passion, purpose, strength showing up here, Cancer. All right, I'm just going to close your reading out with a message from Spirit for you, for Cancer. What do Cancers need to know, please? Yeah. Under the deck, the Magician. And what is it that the message is? The Seven of Pentacles. This is about really doing a bit of a life review, a life stock take, a working out where you want to put your time, where you want to put your energy, what's of value to you, Cancer, and where are you going to put that focus, that energy in your own life to create the roots and the stability for yourself. That's what I can see in the cards this week. I hope you have a beautiful week. Bye from me, Cancer, and I'll see you next time.